I'm going to start this one out with a shout out to my boy Justin Nunley. Listen, did you know that you can get a second VA mortgage if you currently have one on your home without selling or refinancing that house? Now you do. Call me for the details. Or if you're uncomfortable with that, don't believe me, and you would rather refinance that house out of a VA loan so that you use your VA benefits for your new one, call me for that too. I'd love to have both loans. I appreciate it. Now listen, since I've started doing these videos, I've gotten a ton of calls, private messages, text messages, and I appreciate every one of them. Keep coming. You guys are friends, family, so keep doing it. Um, the two most common things that people have been saying, one, a lot of people say, because I mentioned the cold plunge I do. Oh, I've always wanted to try that. Try an ice bath, a cold plunge, but I don't like cold water. Neither do I. I don't like it either. I do it because of the benefits. Immediately you feel great. Immediately it sucks. The first 30 seconds, don't get me wrong, that just completely sucks. But after 30 seconds, kind of goes away. It's not as bad. And then the benefits after were like my brain's firing, my energy level is much higher with it. I've been doing that for about a year. If you count doing straight cold showers, I've been doing that for about 2 years. I don't always take a cold shower, but I would once a day just for the benefits of the cold. Then I just finally bought an ice bath. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits. It sucks going in. I don't like cold weather at all. Cold weather, cold water, none of it. But I do it. The other thing that people keep bringing up is how I mentioned I like to do things that are difficult and challenging, and that's true. And they say the same thing, right? Oh, I want to try that, but some things are just too hard, and I don't have the motivation. I heard one of the best lines ever on social media. Actually, a guy said that he would take discipline over motivation any day because motivation wears out. Discipline, nothing else matters. You just do it anyway. I've never believed in quitting much of anything, stopping. If I stop at something, quit, cut short, whatever, dude, it eats me alive. If I do 100 things, I may stop at one of them. I'm gonna do most of them. I'm just gonna do them all the way through. But I'm human too. I'm not freaking David Goggins out here. I feel the pain that you feel. I don't like it either. It sucks. I do just keep pushing. But occasionally I give up. I quit. Matter of fact, Meg, Coach Meg, I'll call you. She's the cross country coach for my daughter's cross country team and her daughters as well. And we were at Carousel Park the other day, and the kids were running hills, and I like to run with them, help stay in shape, help motivate my daughter, keep up the other kids motivated. So we were doing about 3/4 of the way up. And then the last run, we did about 5 of them. The last one, they wanted to go all the way up to the top. Well, the first 5 weren't really nothing, a little bit winded, no big deal. So the last one, I figure I'm just going to sprint all the way to the top. Not at all. I got just past the 3/4 mark and straight died and stopped running. Yeah, I tell my daughter all the time, you're not allowed to stop running. Don't stop it. You're just uncomfortable. Keep pushing. And I did. I stopped. Thought I was going to. All those voices in my head were much louder than they should have been. You're going to pass out. You're going to have a heart attack. Just stop. You can walk. You're not even on a team. And like the heck. And I listened to it. I did stop. Felt like a coward. So Meg, the next practice that I'm at next Monday when I'm there, please let's go back to that hill so I can redeem myself. I will not quit again. But yeah, I stop at things short sometimes, but for the most part, I don't. Things are difficult, things are challenging. I get that. I like the analogy of when I'm doing something difficult, and I do things difficult all the time. I run the hills. I run with a 50-pound vest on. When I do the stair stepper at the gym, I run on the stair stepper instead of walk. I'll do intervals, but I also run. And they're all challenging, and I want to quit the entire time. Most time I don't even want to start, but I do it anyway because of the discipline. And I want to quit the whole time. But every time I get done, I feel like it beat me up. And I feel like I got punked for my lunch money. And I just got to go back the next day and do it again because I can't let that guy keep bullying me for my lunch money. That's the analogy that goes to my head. It's a guy thing probably. But I use every excuse I can in the book to keep myself motivated when I'm doing it, because I want to quit the entire time. Man, I'll look at a person on the other side of the gym that happens to look at me and see me running. I'm like, well, I can't stop in front of him. Let him see me quit. My buddy Tim, shout out to Tim. He comes with me from time to time to the gym, and I get on there, and there's no way I'm going to stop in front of him. I call myself names. I tell myself, you suck. Like, I suck. Well, no, I don't. I'm going to keep pushing. I'll tell you the biggest motivator, the biggest motivating word for any guy out there is the P word. And I call myself that constantly. And every time I call myself that, I got to push harder. But you use that word to any male, and they're like, I'll do it. We're just knuckleheads, man, us guys. All right, that's all I got for today. Maybe I'll get back on a little bit later. I'm about to go to Top Golf with Meridian Bank. So in the meantime, God bless. Make it a great day.